Leos, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be for April 1st to the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages will resonate. And if you want something tailored specifically for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below. Or you can either go to ascendingspiritually.com. So let's take a look and see what you guys can expect. If this doesn't resonate, most likely it's going to be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. First card that just fell out is Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Destiny, the Wheel, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay, so I see a situation where there's three people involved in this scenario. I feel like the person that you're dealing with or you may have an option between two different people. One of these people, though, is very immature. They like drama. They like to cause havoc, bring chaos into your life. And this is someone that you're no longer communicating with, or vice versa. They're no longer communicating with you. There was some sort of block that went on when it came to this scenario. This is someone from the past that you've had a lot of issues with, someone that you were in a partnership with. So there could have possibly been a breakup, a separation, anything of that sort. And the way I'm seeing it, there may be a lack of reconciliation when it comes to this dynamic, especially if this was someone that you knew from the past that you had a strong connection with, because of the possibility of someone else stepping in. I feel like the individual that you're connecting with now has someone else that they're pursuing, or they now have another individual that they want to connect with, or vice versa, that's you. You now have someone new that you want to pursue, and the person that you were connecting with in the past wants to come in and return, but that place has already been taken, or the way I'm seeing it, it's kind of like there's just too many people here. But because the Five of Pentacles is out here on this side, I feel like my Leos may have decided to remove themselves from a connection or from a person because the situation either became too difficult to handle, either because this is because of financial issues, you wanted to have more focus on your career, and your relationship and love kind of took a back burner, and now things are coming full circle. I feel like someone here may be regretting their decisions because of the fact that someone from the past that they were connecting with no longer wants to have this sort of soulmate connection or union. Two of Cups is usually the energy of someone that you were friends with before things kind of took another stance, to where it turns romantic. And with the Page of Cups, there may be an apology that's required in order to move forward. And let's take a look and see exactly what else we may get out of this situation. The changes here is all about destiny. So something is in the process of moving forward, and whatever is going on right now in your life is a form of karma. So all of the decisions that you made in the past have led up to this moment right now. So whatever your position you are in, you manifested this into your life. Whether you're content, you're happy, you're sad, you're regretful, you made the decisions that led up until this point. And this could have been something that had a lot of family interference. A lot of my Leos are going to be focused on family, emotional fulfillment, and especially with quarantine and a lot of cities in lockdown, this is the energy of you guys having more time to spend with your loved ones and the people that you care deeply about. But at the same time, there may be someone that you're missing, or someone that, you want back into your life, or vice versa, they want you back. But because the Five of Pentacles is on your spread, I feel like someone here made the wrong decision, decided to go and pursue someone else. Meanwhile, the person that they were truly supposed to be with, they put in the back burner, or they decided to leave this person behind, and now you're feeling regretful. Knight of Cups is the energy of someone between the ages of 20 and 35 wanting to come in to give you an offer for a select few of you. So I feel like some of you may have an option between 2 to 3 different people, for my single Leos, or just my Leos in general, while other people, you drop someone and now this person has a new offer of love. They're no longer wanting to reconcile, in the connection with you, and now you're feeling pushed out, taken for granted, unappreciated in some sort of way. But the thing is that you put yourself in this position. You made some sort of choice. You had a choice between a karmic connection or a karmic lover, which is someone that, is only there for a minimum amount of time, versus a connection with someone that you had a deep emotions with. Some of you could have been with someone that you were married to, or someone that you had some type of common law marriage with, because just because you didn't have, the paperwork doesn't mean that you guys didn't have a marriage or a connection that was, long term. But someone made the choice to go after the wrong person, and now they're regretting their decision because the person that you let go of is now finding their match made in heaven, or the person that was created for them. So I feel like you almost caused someone to find the person that they're supposed to be with by rejecting them and pushing them onto the path of where they were supposed to be, or vice versa. This could be you. Let's get another deck. That way we can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Is this my Leos? Yes. So you are the Page of Swords in reverse. You're the person that was having communication issues. Some of you decided to, have your cake and eat it too by giving to two different people. Or I could be talking to the cross watcher that's watching for the Leo. Someone here decided to keep their options open and give to two different people. And that option has now backfired, because I almost feel like you almost don't have these two people that you were trying to juggle. Both of them have removed themselves from the vicinity of you and your life, and now you're kind of left to deal with your own demons and deal with your emotions on your own. The Fool is all about new beginnings. So you decided to take a leap of faith. This leap of faith, was it successful? It came out of a place of selfishness and control and ego. So it's not bound to be successful just because of, there was no genuinity in the way that you removed yourself from this equation. With the Nine of Cups, someone here was definitely selfish, and now it's causing them to be burdened. At first, it's like initially you were happy about the decisions you made, and as time went on, especially 9 months could have gone by, it's like the more time goes on, the more you realize that you actually put yourself in this position of where now you're in some type of mental distress. Your finances are being affected. Some of you are having job losses because of the coronavirus, while others, it's just some form of karma. Because you treated someone poorly or someone treated you poorly, they're now receiving karma in the form of finances, and all of their material gains kind of are being depleted right now. Ten of Wands means that you're carrying a lot of burdens, stress, anxiety, weight on your shoulders over a family situation, or over the fact that a cycle has now been completed. So if you were hoping to reconcile with someone from the past that you had a deep connection with, the odds of that happening right now, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles. Is there a possibility of reconciliation? It depends on the kind of communication that comes in. So I feel like you may have one last chance to kind of say what you need to say and get the feelings out of your chest. But once you make this decision, or once you actually communicate with this person, it's going to be that final straw, and you'll be able to maybe even move forward. But for some of you, I feel like the person you're connecting with has already decided to move on or close the door in some sort of way, because of the fact that we have a secret. Someone here has a secret connection. This secret connection is with someone that they have deep emotions for, someone that they may have a spiritual connection with, because the Moon is all about the subconscious, dreams, things that we don't see with the naked eye. Because the King of Pentacles is here. Is this you? Yes or no? So I feel with the King of Pentacles, there's someone here that wants to offer love either to you or the person that you're connecting with. And this is someone that wants to invest for the long haul. So if you were someone who was flighty, non-committal, you only came around for a good time, but when it came time to really commit 100%, someone in this dynamic was really flighty, inconsiderate, selfish, didn't really take the other person's thoughts, emotions, feelings into consideration, and they thought they were just going to go off and nothing was going to happen. But now look, we have karma here, and now someone's suffering in silence while another person has an opportunity to make a decision between two different people. I feel like you may be aware that there is someone else that has now jumped into the equation. Either this was through the form of communication, or someone has now given you some sort of truth or clarity over the fact that there's now a new beginning that's present. And let's get another deck, that way we can get some additional messages, because this was a bit messy. There is a lot of people involved, and I want to know, how can I help my Leos move forward? So let's take a look and see. Best advice for my Leos: stop the mind games. Someone here was playing mind games, trickery, lies, trying to one-up each other, trying to just kind of like pull a wool over someone's eyes, and it ended up backfiring, because the person that you were playing mind games, especially if they were an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, have fun trying to play mind games with an air sign, because air signs are just like cerebral driven. So they spend a lot of time in their head having mental thoughts, analyzing everything. So this person could have seen the trap that you had laid out for them and decided to remove themselves from the equation. Best advice that we have: King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Justice, the Moon, Page of Swords, the Wheel. We have three people once again. Look at this. Right on top of each other. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Wands. So I want to know, are you the King of Wands in this dynamic? Because you are the fire sign. Yes. So right now is the time to take action and the time for you to think about where it is that you want to go in the future. Because of the fact that you decided to maybe procrastinate or maybe decided to not take action on something, I feel like an opportunity will soon be lost if it hasn't been lost already. You will have one last opportunity to kind of state your case before you move forward, because I do see someone that you're connecting with here does have an option between two different people, and they're trying to gauge, you know, who's going to be best for me in this dynamic. If you're single, then it doesn't really matter. You know, people are allowed to kind of gauge what's best for them in their lives. But I feel like because you are the King of Wands energy, in the past you were flighty, inconsistent, or you just kind of had this wandering eye. King of Wands sometimes has a tendency to either be like a womanizer, or if they're a woman, it's just someone that, you know, has a hard time committing. They have commitment issues, they have player antics, and this was something that led you to your karma, because right underneath we have justice, things coming full circle. So if someone thought that they were going to get away with some type of behavior and it was going to work out for them in the end, this is definitely not the case anymore. The scales are being balanced now. You will have to take a new leap of faith or have a new start somewhere else. Between justice and the wheel, these are both of the karma cards here. Your karma, depending on how you dealt with the situation, for some of you, will be the opportunity to have a new job, new start, new home, new relationship. But if you know that you were engaging in low vibrational behavior, trying to play mind games with people, toying with people's hearts and emotions, that the only thing coming for you is, and I'm going to pull cards for this because I don't want to get ahead of myself, is burdens. Exactly. So if you were playing mind games with people, trying to one-up somebody, or just engaging in mental warfare, the only thing that you can expect at this time is burdens, stress, havoc, chaos, lack of mental rest, lack of peace, and there will be some type of apology that's required before you can even move forward, because whoever it was that was engaging in this third-party scenario, you really hurt or did a number on somebody, because either a male, it was either a male or female, but I see male here, a male decided to keep their options open and, you know, put somebody in a third-party scenario that they're connecting with, and now you have to deal with your own karma of not only your finances being affected, but also you being imbalanced and juggling. It's like everything that you did to that person, for my Leos, if this was done to you, everything that that person did to you to hurt your feelings, your emotions, to disregard you, they're going to pay for every single tear that you shed. They're going to pay for every sleepless night that you had contemplating over this person, over this situation, and trying to just find peace of mind. Do you see this? Five of Wands, the Tower. This is like destructive. Not only could this be the end of a relationship, but it could even possibly be a fight. Things getting to the point of where they turn physical, to someone losing their home. The Tower and the Five of Wands on this end is destructive energy. So someone's going to end up getting their karma here. I don't feel bad because they put this on themselves, whoever you are. And now you're going to end up walking away from the toxicities that you cause other people. Someone here was good at deflecting and projecting their misery onto others, and there was someone here that was a victim of that. It took them some time to be able to find the strength to remove themselves from such a toxic karmic connection like this, because there could have been a tendency of either being codependent, or there was some sort of addiction that, you know, kept you guys together. Maybe the connection was just so strong, you know, maybe the sex was just good. I don't know what it was, but the devil is usually low vibrational behavior that keeps us stuck. So whoever it is that learned all their lessons and decided to walk away is going to end up having a new beginning, while whoever it was that, you know, caused chaos, now they're going to be on their journey to healing, and for them to have to shed their ego, someone's going to have to go through a difficult path of where they're going to be kicked around by the universe, because I feel like you had an opportunity to fix the situation ahead of time and you decided not to. So now they're going to make things hard for you. They're going to knock you down. They're going to strip you of everything that you have until you decide to get on the right path. That's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you want to know how this plays out, the link for that is in the description box below. Bye.